Imagine a civilization so advanced, so powerful, that its people were described as giants. This is the tale of the Saw, a mysterious culture that thrived in the Lake Chad Basin from the 6th century BC to the 15th century CE. Who were these people? What drove their society? And why did they vanish? Journey with us into the heart of Africa, where history whispers secrets through ancient ruins and long-forgotten artifacts. Our story begins with the Saw, whose stone carvings and pottery have survived the ages, yet whose language and political structure remain lost. Oral traditions from the Kotoko people speak of their immense strength, but without written records, their true nature remains shrouded in myth. Not far from the Saw's domain lies the enigmatic Gedi ruins in Kenya. Nestled near the Indian Ocean coast, this Swahili stone town was once a bustling center of trade and culture. Built from Kora stone, its mosques, houses, and palace stand as silent witnesses to a flourishing society. Yet, by the 17th century, Gedi was abandoned. Was it due to Portuguese disruption of trade routes, shifting political power, or environmental changes? The answers remain elusive. Further south, in modern-day Mpumalanga, the Leidenburg heads tell another tale. Discovered in 1957, these 7 terracotta heads date back to the 5th–7th century CE. Their intricate designs and varied expressions suggest they may have played a role in rituals or ancestor veneration. But without written records, their true purpose is a mystery. Great Zimbabwe, the capital of a kingdom that ruled from the 11th to the 15th century CE, is perhaps one of Africa's most iconic sites. Its monumental stone walls, built without mortar, stand as a testament to the ingenuity of its builders. At its height, the city housed up to 18,000 people and was a hub for gold and ivory trade. Yet, its abandonment remains unexplained, leaving historians to speculate about its downfall. In central Nigeria, the Nok culture flourished from 1500 BC to 500 CE. Known for their terracotta sculptures, some of the earliest figurative art in sub-Saharan Africa, the Nok were also pioneers in ironworking. Their complex social organization hints at a society far more advanced than previously thought, yet much about their daily life and governance remains unknown. Egypt's Valley of the Kings holds its own mysteries, particularly the KV-55 tomb. Discovered in 1907, this tomb contains a mummy whose identity is hotly debated. Radiocarbon dating and DNA analysis suggest it could be Akhenaten, the father of Tutankhamun. But the exact circumstances of burial and identity remain contested, leaving Egyptologists puzzled. The Kingdom of Kush, centered in modern-day Sudan, ruled Egypt during the 25th dynasty. Their capitals at Napata and Meroe were centers of power and culture. The Meroitic script, developed by the Kushites, remains only partially deciphered, limiting our understanding of their religious texts and historical narratives. Reports of a lost city of the Kalahari emerged in 1885, when explorer William Leonard Hunt described stone walls and structures in the desert. Despite numerous expeditions, no conclusive evidence has been found. Many scholars consider it a myth, but the allure of a hidden city persists. In Klerksdorp, South Africa, small spherical objects found in Precambrian rock layers have sparked debate. Dated to around 2.8 billion years ago, these African iron spheres are often cited in pseudo-archaeological theories. Mainstream geology explains them as natural mineral formations, but their enigmatic origin continues to captivate imagination. Colonialism left a dark legacy, not just in political domination but in the erasure of African history. Thousands of artifacts, like the Benin bronzes, were looted and placed in European museums. These items are symbols of African innovation and artistry, yet their removal severed a vital link to the past. Efforts to repatriate these treasures have intensified, but the battle to reclaim history is ongoing. Today, ancient sites like Great Zimbabwe and the ruins of Aksum are sources of national pride. They inspire contemporary artists, writers, and filmmakers who seek to reclaim and reimagine African history. The mysteries of Africa's past remind us of the resilience and ingenuity of its people, and the importance of preserving their stories for future generations.